Okay, so you're coming into a new year and you might be planning to start rabbit farming business. This video is for you, and I'm going to be sharing some very important things that you should put into consideration when starting your rabbit farming business. And rabbit farming is a very lucrative business in Nigeria right now, and trust me, the demand for rabbit in Nigeria is very, very high, and it is even growing, you know, by the day. So, if you're considering starting a lucrative agricultural business in 2024, then rabbit farming is a very good option for you to actually consider. I have been into rabbit farming for about 7 to 8 years now, and that's what I do fully, and it is very worth it, and it is very, very lucrative in Nigeria. The demand is high. As a matter of fact, this morning I sent 15 rabbits to Enugu State from where I am, which is Kwara State, Nigeria. So, and I do that quite often. I think that should be 4 days or 3 days ago. That should be 3 days ago now. I sent some matured rabbit to Benin City as well. So, this is something I do quite frequently, and I know a lot of people out there want to give it a try. So, if you want to start rabbit farming in 2024, definitely it's a good decision. And I'm just going to be sharing some of the important things you should know in this video if you want to start rabbit farming in 2024. The things you should put in place, the things you should have at the back of your mind, and all that. I've made several videos on rabbit farming on this channel, and you might want to check through the channel to see the past videos that I've made that would probably give you some level of knowledge, insight, and understanding on rabbit farming as a whole and what you should know about rabbit farming before you get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is this. Number one, you need to have a cage or a space where you're going to accommodate and house them. Rabbits need their own house, they need their own space, they need their own cage. So you must have a rabbit a cage where you're going to keep them. I've made several videos on rabbit housing and cage system on this channel. You can check some of our videos, and I can also help you. I will drop it in the description section, videos on how to actually build a rabbit cage. So you need a rabbit cage. That's very important. Number two is you need a good knowledge. You need knowledge. And for some of you that may not know, I actually wrote an ebook on rabbit farming business in Nigeria for beginners. So if you're just starting out in rabbit farming business, you might want to get the ebook, and I will send it to you. It's costs just 35. Yeah, it's 35. You can contact me through the number showing on the screen via a call or on WhatsApp. I would attend to you, so you can get the ebook, and it will help you, to educate you. It will give you more knowledge on what rabbit farming is, because I might not be able to share everything on this video. As a matter of fact, I don't want the video to be too long, because some of you don't watch a very long video. So I always try to make the video as short as it's as possible. You understand? So as to encourage you to watch it to the end. So, but the things that I might not be able to mention in this video are in that book. So the first thing is that you need a kid. Number two, you need knowledge. I also have some information that I have written. Those ones are free online. I can forward them to you if you contact me if you need them. They will give you better knowledge on rabbit farming, because you need knowledge to know how to do it. Many people feel that it's not rabbit, and that's exactly why a lot of people are actually losing their rabbits and they are dying because of major mistakes like, I think I can handle them, I think I know them, I think I know this, I think I know that. It will shock you and it surprise you how many things about rabbit farming you don't know until you get to have somebody that will mentor you and guide you. And for those that have been contacting me also for rabbit farming training, yes, we actually organize training in our farm here. For some people that are in a very far distance that may not be able to come down, we actually do the training online. So we can either organize a training for you on the farm here or online, if you are in a very far location. So whichever one you want, you can always reach out to me and get trained. So the first is that you need a cage. Number two, you need knowledge or a mentor that will guide you. And number three is that you need a very good breeding stock. Now, it's not every rabbits out there that are very good breeding stock. You understand? The performances and the output that comes from your rabbits when you breed them and you cross them will determine if they are good quality breeds or if they are not. Are you getting it now? So it matters what rabbit breeds that you are producing, and the results you're getting. Those things will actually go a long way to determine the success you will have in your rabbit farming endeavor. You understand? For instance, in our farm here, we sell strictly exotic hybrid rabbits, fast growing, good muscular development, high litter number, and very good modeling instinct. They are able to take care of their mother and their babies. The mothers are able to take care of their baby. They conceive quite easily, and very sharp crossing bulk, good for meat and breeding, grow very fast, add enough flesh, have very high feed to meat conversion ratio, so, and all of that are very, very important things that you need to have in your breeding stock. So if you want to get good quality breeding stock, you can actually reach out to me through the number, maybe on a phone call or a WhatsApp message. So if you want to get good quality rabbit breed, you can always reach out to me. That's another thing. You need to have good quality foundation stock. Most of the time, people don't know that the quality of your rabbit breed actually determine the sustainability of your business, because most people that buy from you will probably recommend you to more people to buy or come back, as a matter of fact. You understand? And they will only do that if what you are selling is good enough. But if it is not, then you cannot expect them to come back to you. You understand? So you want to ensure that what you are starting your farm with is the quality one. Apart from the fact that it's quality one, another thing is that you want to ensure that what you are starting your farm with are the breeds that are sought after. There are sought after breeds of rabbit in Nigeria right now. That is what do I mean by sought after breed of rabbit? I mean the breeds that people are buying, the breeds that people are looking for, not just any breed anyhow. You understand? So you want to be guided so as to be able to make the right decision. If you need those kind of guidance, you can always reach out to me on WhatsApp or via phone call. I'm here to help you and to guide you. I have an article I've written on the appropriate breeds of rabbits that you should consider in Nigeria, either for breeding or for meat. In my previous video, I've explained to you that we have two kinds of rabbit market in Nigeria. That is the breeders market and the meat market. The meat market is those who buy the rabbit for consumption or for slaughtering to process into meats. You understand? Why the breeders market are those who sell it to beginner farmers or existing farmer who want to expand their farm, and beginner who are just starting out their farm. And these both categories need very good quality rabbit in order to be able to produce what will also be good out there, which they are going to sell on the long run. You understand? So this is very, very important. So you need very good quality rabbit breed. Now, please let me emphasize this. Wherever you are placing your rabbit cage should be an environment that is well ventilated. It has to be well ventilated. Let me give you an example. Look at this cage. Look at this cage here. I don't know if you're seeing the cage. I believe. Let me see. Okay. Do you see that it is made up of nets on this side and the other side there? So this is what we call cross ventilation, because breeze is flowing from this side and it's also flowing from that side, thereby keeping your rabbit well ventilated. You understand? Rabbits don't like it. The same thing applies here. Look at this. Do you see them? Can you see the rabbits here? The entire cage is made of nets, thereby making it to be well ventilated. So rabbits don't like heat. You understand? So you want to ensure that any environment where you are situating their cage is well ventilated. Is that clear? So this is very, very important, because heat can kill your rabbit. There's something we call heat stress in rabbits. If the environment where you place them is not well ventilated and the heat is too much, then it can lead to their death. So you want to ensure that the environment is well ventilated. You understand? And that's another thing. Then another thing I also wanted to say is that if you start your rabbit farm now, please have it at the back of your mind that you're going to have more. You're going to need more cage. You're going to expand. That's for sure, because rabbit have a very short, or probably the shortest gestation period, which is just 1 month. 1 month is their pregnancy period, and one rabbit can give birth to maybe 8 or 10, or even 7 or 11. I think the highest we have had so far in our farm is 15 babies. 15 babies at once from a mother. So rabbits can give birth to large litters within a short period of time. You understand? So you have to keep that at the back of your mind, that they can multiply. Not that they can multiply, but they multiply quite fast, right? So in that case, you have to get ready to expand. I think I actually built some new cages for expansion of recent over the Christmas. Yeah, I want to say Merry Christmas to my subscribers and Happy New Year in advance. And I also wanted to say a special thank you to Mr. Chibu Chukwuebuka from Enugu State. He actually ordered for rabbits in this holiday period. Also, Mr. Daniel from Benin City. Thank you for your order. It has been delivered to him already, and the Enugu one is already on the way right now. So I appreciate each and every one of you that order and buy from us. Mr. Wilson in Warri, thank you for your order as well. It's been awesome doing business with you, and quite a number of people all across Nigeria. I can't even mention everybody's name. Thank you. I think, yeah, there's a doctor that contacted me yesterday Thank you. She watched that video. She contacted me, and then the man from Ota, Ogun State. Thank you for everyone reaching out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so you want to ensure that the environment is well ventilated. You understand? So that is it. Another thing is that you can actually start. So most of the question people used to ask me is this: how many rabbits can I start with? That is depending on two things. Number one, your choice. Number two, your pocket. Right? You can start with maybe 10 rabbits. That's seven female and three male. And if you're starting with five rabbits, that will be three female and two male. If you're starting with 20, you can make it 15 females and five male. Right? So it all depends on your capacity. You can either start with the matured ones or the growers. The matured ones are 6 months old, the growers are 3 months old. So you can decide which one you want to consider. You understand? But definitely you're not going to start with winners because you are a beginner, you don't know how to handle rabbits very well. So winners cannot do well in the end of a beginner. So I definitely discourage any beginner from thinking of starting with winners. Then most of people doesn't even have the time to wait that long, Winners still need like about 4 months more to attain maturity, so that's not a good consideration. The another thing I also wanted to say is that if you are getting breeding stock from us or from anywhere, always remember that the male should be older than the female. This is very important. It tells and imparts on the offspring that is going to be delivered. So the males must be older than the female. That means that the males they are using for crossing should be older than the female. It imparts on the quality of the offspring that will come from that kind of breeding. You understand? So that is another thing. So that is very important that you should be mindful of that. Then the another thing is the quality feeding. I've seen and I've heard from a number of people that are actually reaching out to me that rabbits can be raised on grass only. Let me tell you the truth. Except you want to raise those local rabbits of those days that we used to call a cookie rabbit. Have you seen a cookie rabbit before? Have you seen a cookie rabbit before? We're not raising a cookie rabbit in Nigeria anymore. We have hybrid rabbit now. Something we call broiler rabbit. Yeah, just like the broiler chicken that go very fast. So we are not raising a cookie rabbit now. So if you're not raising a cookie rabbit, then the hybrid rabbit needs to be fed on their pelletized feed, not grasses. You cannot be feeding grasses alone. Grasses are meant to be supplements to the feed, not the main feed. You understand? Please let's get that right because a lot of people come to me and tell me they go on Google and get an information. Google will mislead you because the information that have been documented on Google, not all of them are documented that people are practicing rabbit farming. There are many people that are freelancers and write based on research, not based on practical experience. You cannot depend your investment on an information that is coming from a falsified source. It is not verified. You cannot raise your business on somebody else's research that is not even proven based on practical experiences. People have, a lot, there are just too many errors out there, that people say that if you touch the baby rabbit that is day old with your hand, it will die. Who says so? That's not true. That's very, very untrue. Sometimes you might need to count the babies that the rabbit has delivered and know the number. How do you do that if you don't have to touch them? You understand? I'm not saying that I'm not against using glove. Glove is okay, but you having the mentality that if you touch the rabbit baby with your hands, it will die. That's not true. Those are false. So many false information on the internet. You don't want to build a business that is meant to profit and bring you income based on a falsified information that is not verified. Please don't make that mistake. Is that taken now? Yeah. So you cannot be raising your rabbits on grasses alone and expecting them to perform well. It's not possible. They cannot perform well because the volume and the quality of nutrient they need is not present in grasses. Just like human being, you cannot be eating vegetable every day now. Every day, vegetable. No carbohydrate, no protein, nothing. Just vegetable, fruits and vitamins and all. That cannot power you, my brother. So definitely you cannot do the same to exotic hybrid rabbits. So if you want your rabbit to grow well, they must be on pelletized feed, not on grasses alone. You understand? I am hopeful that I'll make some videos on how to actually produce rabbit feed. But in the meantime, if you want to get your rabbit feed, you can actually get in touch with us. We produce good quality pelletized rabbit feed in Nigeria, and we can send it to you anywhere you are. I sent some rabbit to Benin, to Enugu State this morning, and together with them were the feed that we produce here, which was ordered by the customer and has been sent all together. So anywhere you are, we can send your rabbit feed to you. So where I'm going is you cannot raise your rabbit on grasses only. Grasses are supposed to be a supplement to the feed, which you add in addition, not in replacement of the feed. Is that clear now? So that is very, very important. You understand? Then another thing is that, in fact, there's just too many things you actually need to know starting your rabbit farming business. I think I've done some videos in the past which can guide and help you, and also you can go for the ebook so I can get to know more about how to start your rabbit business successfully, the things you should do, the things you should know, and so on and so forth. You understand? Then let me say this. Rabbits needs clean water. So people tell me that back in the days when they were a child, they raised rabbit, they don't give them water. I did the same too when I was 8 years old, when I was 10 years old. But that was then. Those were the cookie rabbit I was talking about. Those cookie rabbits are local and very, very, sourced from Nigeria here. And some of them are even, just like the bush rabbit. But the hybrid we are raising right now, there's no how you will raise this rabbit without water. There's no how. They will not survive. Even you as human being, can you go several days without water? It's not possible now. So please let us do justice to our effort in raising and caring for our rabbit. Is that clear? So rabbits should have access to clean water every 24 hours, and the water should be changed every 24 hours. This is very, very important, right? Then another thing I must say is that rabbits actually have drugs and medication. They have their injection, and all of these things are things you should know when you're starting out your rabbit farming. I know there are many people that probably have been raising rabbit for a long time without, giving them medication and injection. The adverse effect is that when there's an outbreak, the immune system is very low because you don't give them medication, so it is very easy for it to spread across your herds and your rabbit farm. So but when you have medication on ground, then that ease things a lot more, you understand? So please don't play on that. It's very important that you have your rabbits drugs, injection and medication on the farm always, so that it can help you to get the best out of your farm. You will always have need to expand your farm. That's the truth. I built some cages over the weekend. I'm going to attach a video to this particular video to show you the new cages I just built for my rabbit farm expansion and all. All right, so I just had to drop this for you guys. It's an holiday and everybody is chilling. You are eating chicken and rabbit meat. How many of you ate rabbit meat in this Christmas? Because I actually ate my own rabbits instead of the normal chicken that everybody eats. So I believe some of you out there also process your rabbits for the Christmas. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. Drop from me what you actually ate for Christmas. And thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be making more videos later. But this is holiday. We are trying to enjoy the holiday before January be here, and work will resume. Even it's in the midst of the holiday, it's in this season of holiday that I'm doing my way bill and taking delivery and doing all of that. So I think I'm not completely free, but it's for good, right? The goal is to actually raise rabbit meat in large numbers so that we can have enough rabbit meat for slaughter and also for consumption in Nigeria, because that is the bigger picture of the industry, right? And I think one of the challenges that we are even facing in Nigeria rabbit industry right now is that we don't have enough rabbits for consumers out there. Most people say that people are not eating rabbit meat like chicken. That's not true. It's not that they are not eating rabbit meat like chicken. The real question is, do we have enough rabbit to supply the people in Nigeria today? Let me give you an example. Let's say there's 10,000 people in your community, and each of the 10,000 family needs two rabbits to slaughter for weekend. Do you have it? How many farmers in Nigeria have that number? So the truth of the matter is that I'm giving this as a charge to rabbit farmers out there. We need to produce more. The market is not the problem. The market is huge. The market is big. You understand? This is Nigeria, and one of the advantages we have as a country is the human population, which is attracting other foreign country and investors into our country, right? But we who are the source of the soil, we must understand that if we are going to meet up with the demand that is rising, especially for rabbit farming in Nigeria, then we have to be able to produce enough rabbits that's available consumption for slaughter and even for breeding. You understand? Awareness is growing by the day, but I think there's still a very, very short supply. So we all need to venture into rabbit farming and produce them in large numbers so that we can be able to help the industry to grow as it ought to. I hope you have learned one or two things in this video today. Thanks for watching. My name is Tim Matthew. Do well to subscribe to this channel. If you have not liked this video, please do well to like the video. I'll be bringing you more educative videos subsequently on this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a lovely holiday. I'm wishing everybody a beautiful new year. Enjoy your new year with your family and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, this one. Oh, look at this lovely rabbits. So lovely. All those will be the fans, you see them now. Wow. Wow, this is so lovely. Okay.
So I remember there was one breed like that, one new breed I saw your place at.
Yeah, that brand.
Has he given birth?
Now the offspring self dey grand. The mama don't go.
Oh yeah.
Mama died.
No.
Get one breed I see, but you see that breed.
Wow, this is so lovely. This is so lovely.
They say when he go do the one, he not say for that. Now he do so.
No, that one down.
Wow, look at this. Look at this, is so lovely.
Brown like this.
Nice. When they go by the small.
This is so lovely.